Welcome everyone to the No Playoff Cemetery of the year 2023-2024. As we all know, the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs are among us, and we have a bunch of teams that just happen to not make it. So, of course, they will not be fighting for Lord Stanley's Cup. And I see a lot of familiar names here who didn't make it last year. Some surprising, some not so surprising. But in honor, we will pay our respects to the ones who did not make the playoffs in the best way we can. So, with one exception, that is the Arizona Coyotes. I will be giving you your own fucking eulogy because, my lord, it needs its own. So without further ado, let's pay our respects to the fallen who will not be fighting for the Stanley Cup this year. I do have a few guests who will be talking about these teams. So let's start this off on the right note, or right fin. The Anaheim Ducks. And we have a fan actually here to talk about the season. Come on. I'll let you talk.
Cool. Well, you know what? I thank you, but you know what? I'm gonna get this bullshit out the way.
Oh, okay.
Hi guys. Thanks for having me. I wish this was a great season, but I'm just gonna say it. This has been a shit season. But you know what? I'll start off with some couple good things. So Frank Petrano, he was our best player, 57 points. Don't know how he was our best player, but you know what? When you don't have people like Trevor Zegras stepping up, even though he only played 30 games this year, you got John Gibson, who I've been saying for the longest time needs to fucking go, but yet we keep him. Whatever, that's cool. What else? Gee, our power play has been a complete joke. We don't know how to get out of the penalty box. The NHL seems to have an issue with Anaheim lately because they just look at us and say, nope, fuck you guys, you're going in the penalty box. So that was cool. But you know what? We got new jerseys this year, 30th anniversary, loved it. How would I describe this season? Complete bullshit. I'm not surprised by it, but it's okay. Because you see this little bad boy from 07? Bam, that's all I need. I don't need anything from this year. Fanatics taking over this shit with their little 2024 playoff merch, which looks like dog shit. It's not Fanatics. Sorry, I've just been on a fucking rant today. Fanatics is shit. It's not Reebok. Reebok has been way better than the shit they got now. I'm going to be holding on to this bad boy for a little bit longer because I don't know when the fuck I'm going to be seeing the playoffs again, let alone sniff a playoff series. Yeah, I'm having a great time. Oh, did I mention we got rid of Jamie Drysdale? Yeah, that was fun. So much for him. Yeah, great season. I had a great season. You know what? I'm going to keep drinking. But thanks for having me. I had such a great time. Wow. Great time.
Okay. Now we move on to the Buffalo Sabres. You guys, I've been saying it for years. You guys seem to just fuck for. The fans have been suffering for too long. When the hell are you guys gonna use those great jerseys in the playoffs? It's gotta end. Like, come on now, guys. It's been far too long since we've seen the Buffalo Sabres in the playoffs, and I've been saying it almost year after year. You guys need to make it. Because it's starting to become a little bleak. We do not want to see you guys miss the playoffs for another 10 more fucking years. So get your shit together. You guys are going to be getting a new coach. So hopefully, good things happen. Next up, we have another guest here. That is for the Calgary Flames. Now, it's kind of tough because we do not get to see another Battle of Alberta in the playoffs. But I digress. We'll let him discuss this himself. Come on, little buddy. Come on. You say your... You say your...
Don't even mention that Battle of Alberta bullshit because that was a crock of crap last year.
All right, you go ahead.
How's everyone doing? Yeah, Flames lost. You know, been a tough year. Ups and downs going throughout this whole entire year with, you have Kadri, who I think has been a best pick for our team. Coleman, who shows up, and then he gets injured, and then shows up again. Huberdeau, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you. You played fantastic in Florida, then you come to Calgary, and then you're just like a one dumb chump, some fucker sometimes, man. Like, fuck, what the hell is going on? But you know what? Still love my team. And, we got Kuzmenko from Vancouver. Late in the season, when the damage was kind of already done. But you know what?
Hey, the Flames fucking suck, buddy!
Eat my fucking ass, bitch!
Okay, you don't need to be here, okay? This is a eulogy for the ones who did not make the playoffs, okay? Just settle your beef some other time next season, okay?
Oh, yeah, go play your fucking La Bamba bullshit. Yeah. Can't even win for that kid last year. Fucking ass.
Okay.
Fuck. But anyways, 2023, 2024, it wasn't our year. But you know what? There's always next year. And with that being said, flame on.
Okay, security, make sure you get the Oilers fan out of here. He doesn't need to be here. Anywho, we will now move on to the Chicago Blackhawks.
Hey, I got something to say.
Oh, so we got a Connor Bedard fan here. Okay, well, come on up here, little buddy.
Let me talk to you.
Okay.
How's everyone doing tonight? Well, Chi-Town Zone here. Let me tell you something here. Not our best year. Bottom of the barrel. What can you say? Number 1 draft pick? Yeah. Anaheim Ducks not getting it? Fucking yeah. So you know what? Next season, we're going to rock this place down all the way down to the avenue, alright? So, let me talk to you, and we'll see you next year, alright? Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah. CM Punch from Chicago. Okay. Anywho, next up we have is the Columbus Blue Jackets. I know you guys just have that sweep from 2019. That's all you guys fucking have. And this year, I'm sorry, Goudreau, not much of a deal maker there. Laine, not much there. I don't know what's going on with your team, but basically at this rate, I don't feel sorry for you. I still do not feel sorry for you. At all. I don't know, maybe the next year. The only thing you can actually, next year, hopefully, maybe something happens. But hey, at least you still have an arena and you still have a fucking franchise. Unlike some other team. Next up we have is the Detroit Red Wings. You guys are so fucking close. So close. We were all rooting for you to get that final spot. We all fucking were. But wasn't meant to be. Hopefully next year, you guys are dominant and you guys actually get a spot. Because Detroit not in the playoffs just makes no fucking sense anymore. I'm not used to this still. Just not. Get better next year. Next up we have is the Minnesota Wild. Well, at least you guys signed Marc-Andre Fleury to a long-term contract. Basically all I can say about that. Guys are still a hockey team, so there's that. Hopefully you guys can do better next year. Hopefully. Next up we have is the Montreal Canadiens. Now, we did have a fan here, but she couldn't attend. All she could say was Tabarnak. And she wants Patrick Waugh to somehow come out of retirement and be the goaltender. Sorry, Montreal. Next up we have is the New Jersey Devils. hell really froze over for you guys because you guys were so primed on possibly making the playoffs, but for some odd reason, you weren't good enough. So hopefully maybe next year, I don't think you guys need any more like differences, like changing of the line or whatever. But I'm pretty sure you guys can do good. Just, it wasn't this year. Next up we have is the Ottawa Senators. The Ottawa Senators, well, at least one of the Tkachuk brothers is in the playoffs again. And, at least Brady Tkachuk's had 16 hits that one game. More than some teams record in a whole game. But yeah, I don't know if you guys are still in a rebuild. I don't know. Only time will tell. Let's see what happens next year. Next up we have is the Philadelphia Flyers. We don't have a fan here today. We actually have someone else. We actually have the head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers, John Torella, who would like to say a few words at this eulogy. So come on up, John. Nice to meet you, John.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Okay, media, before we begin, first of all, I see a single cellular device. I'm walking. I'm not going to be answering any questions here. I'm going to be going golfing with the buds, with the entire city of Philadelphia, the entire organization. Having said that, do we have any questions? Yeah, we'll start with you. Yes.
What if you've done better?
Well, let me tell you, first things first. I'll start with something good. We went on a 9-point game streak, so that was actually helping our playoff chances. And then we decided, hey, let's go on an 8-game losing streak. That didn't help. We decided to make a trade with Anaheim because Cutter Gauthier decided he didn't want to wear orange and black. So before I get fined or anything, here's a big FU to Gauthier. I know you're going golfing too, bud. Anaheim's not going to the playoffs. So you know what? You're still wearing orange and black. I'm not done. I am not done.
John,
I'm ready to walk.
You're not going to get fined. We're at a eulogy.
You think that's going to stop them? I know Bettman's
I don't
listening.
fucking know.
I know Bettman's listening. Anything else?
Yeah, why are you so angry all the time?
Next question. Irrelevant question. Anything else? Good. It's tea time. I'm gonna have a snack. It's good meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too.
Maybe next year, eh?
Yeah,
Fucking
next year.
bullshit.
04 was so long ago, hey? Whew. Anywho, next up we have is the Pittsburgh Penguins. No one feels sorry for you for missing the playoffs for now this second year in a row. No one does. Your core has aged rapidly. The whole Carlson signing mounted to nothing. Malkin and Crosby, I don't know, man. They seem to be like, oh, they haven't aged, but no, they fucking have aged. It's just a matter of time before the Penguins themselves shoot themselves in the foot and just make a drastic change. Who's it going to be? We don't know. Maybe next year you guys get over the hump, but I hope I don't see you in the playoffs next year. Then we have is the San Jose Sharks. Yeah, you were doomed from the start. You were just doomed from the start. At least you could possibly win the draft lottery now. Now we have is the Seattle Kraken. We do have a fan here, very young. Not so young, but he would like to say a few words because even though they went on a good playoff run last year, they won't be going on a playoff run this year. So come on up. You can have a nice little chat on the podium.
Oh, thank you very
Say
much.
a few words.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh, before you say anything, love the logo.
well, thank you.
Yeah.
This is our third season, right? And it's kind of hard. Made it into the playoffs one year, two not. But we have all the star power. We have Eberle, we have Beniers, Yamamoto from Oilers, which is a great take from the Oilers, seeing how they weren't doing jack shit with him. But you know, it's bittersweet. But we're right there. We weren't at the very bottom of the barrel, but you know, just like the Kraken, we're tough and we're strong, and we'll prevail next season. So, and yeah, thank you again. The logo can't compete with the logo. Probably the best in the league, but you know, from that saying, better luck next year, right? So, thank you.
Yeah. Good fan base. Last but not least, the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, Gloria is long past. I mean, it's been 5 years since you guys even won a Stanley Cup. You guys are not even on the cusp of a rebuild yet, but it's starting to look like you're heading that direction. So I don't know what's going to happen next year, but who knows? Maybe Bennington can just, you know, grow up a little bit. And that concludes our no playoff cemetery eulogy for the 2023-2024 season. I hope you all rest easy, mourn your losses, and make sure you tune into the Stanley Cup playoffs this year, because we will be crowning a Stanley Cup champion. Other than that, this has been Stephen Harold of the Ginger Snaps here. Thank you for attending the No Playoff Cemetery. And remember, go Bolts. Have a good night.